Title: Trump dials up drama, Georgia's highest court requested to say you're fired. To election probe prosecutor. TLDR. The latest episode in the Trump show revolves around the former President Donald Trump and his lawyers who are pleading to the highest court in Georgia to axe District Attorney Fani Willis from investigating the 2020 election aftermath. Trump's team also insists on throwing out a grand jury report connected to this inquiry. If successful, could this move make Trump the ultimate escape artist? Let's dive into the plot. Welcome to today's chapter of As Trump's World Turns, where we find our protagonist Donald J. Trump and his legal knights in shining armor tackling an adversary from the South, Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis. Willis has been on the case since early 2021, probing whether Trump and his allies broke any laws in their effort to flip his narrow loss in Georgia to Joe Biden. And this isn't a walk in the park, folks. Willis has hinted that she might level charges in this case next month. But wait, our drama king Trump's Georgia legal team had a move of their own. They've now taken their plea to the Georgia Supreme Court and Fulton County Superior Court. In their script, Willis and Judge Robert McBurney, who had been monitoring the special grand jury, are playing the antagonists. Trump's defenders argue that the filings are uncommon but required due to the ticking time bomb scenario. Willis seems set to utilize the special grand jury report to seek an indictment within weeks, if not days. Trump's lawyers suggest that this rush, and other abnormalities in the case, aren't because of the seriousness of the alleged crime, but because the anomalies below are because petitioner is President Donald J. Trump. The plot twist here is that Trump's legal crusaders want Willis and her office to stop prosecuting the case. They're also demanding that the report created by the special grand jury be thrown into the trash and that any evidence from the panel's investigation be barred from being presented to a regular grand jury. So, what's next? Will the courts hit pause on all proceedings related to and flowing from the special purpose grand jury's investigation until this matter can be resolved? In a previous episode, Trump's lawyers made similar pleas but Willis rejected them, saying they were without merit. Judge McBurney kept the case and has yet to deliver his judgment on Trump's requests. Meanwhile, Trump's team claims that the entire procedure is incurably infected and that Willis and McBurney trampled the procedural safeguards for Trump and others who may be in the investigation's crosshairs. Before we hit the popcorn and sit back, let's remember the context here. Willis initiated her investigation right after Trump phoned Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger back in January 2021 and hinted that the state's top elections official could help him find the votes needed to flip his election loss in the state. So, folks, in this circus of legal moves and countermoves, what will the courts decide? Will Trump's attempt to evade this investigation by ousting the prosecutor and dismissing the grand jury report succeed? Or will the judicial system stand its ground, delivering a verdict that upholds the integrity of its institutions? What do you think is going to be the next chapter in this legal saga?